Let me triple check. No, crazy, crazy. All right, well, we are live. What do you want to say? What do you want to start with like crazy?
You ain't gonna believe this. I saw an old clip.
Okay.
Of a guy from Florida whipping your ass. Y'all both had these two yellow shirts. How long ago was that?
2 yellow shirts. Oh, it's got to be like 2 days ago.
Oh no, I thought it was 2 years ago. Oh my goodness. Who was that guy?
No, that's still happening. This weekend I lost to Austin Wade.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wade, the new 198-pound left-handed rankings. Chance Shaw, update those rankings.
Oh, that's funny you mentioned that because there's so much drama going on about that too. Like, the guys from
Chance is gone too, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't checked on that update. I know that.
Lost the guy.
Listen. There's so much. There's so much drama going on around my weight. I can't even care about what's going on out there. So I don't even know. What do you say?
I beat the guy that beat Chance last time I pulled him. I'm the new ranked guy. Where is Chance ranked in North America right now?
I believe he was like in that top part of probably supers. Let's see, double check. All right, supers right hand. Chance Shaw is number 9.
Not now. He's number 10. Make that move, Chance.
Well, you know what? Brad is ranked at 242.
Where was Austin Wade before he beat the champ yesterday?
Austin currently is 198 left-handed. He is number 13.
Not now. Not now, Chance. He's number 1.
That's awesome.
Right? You got to live and die by the rankings, player. Listen, after the amount of noise and times that you have been tweeting all of us about you're the number 1 guy, Artem. You're the number 1 guy. Rankings don't lie. Rankings don't lie.
I've been number 1 guy for 1 week, okay? As far as in the hook concerned.
Man, don't try to get. We don't want no flim-flam going on here with you and Chance, man. Because everyone knows you, Chance, and Brandon are all in cahoots when it comes to the FAL and these rankings.
Man, that's awesome. Hey, well, since you mentioned that, so it's kind of awesome. So as far as I'm concerned, because there are 2 problems, right? It's me becoming number 1 by beating Brand last week, which was not in our weight class, and I was the only one under 198, right? And I got ranked, to which I question Chance, and he's like, well, you got the last win, so as far as we're concerned, like, it's good.
Hey, as far as Chance, remember those words.
Hey, so and then I'm like, well, I mean, as a number 1 guy, I'm not really going to complain further. I'm like, okay, your answer satisfied me. But me personally thinking, I mean, the weight is okay because I am in the weight, but we both pulled supers, so I don't think that should have counted. And then me pulling.
Hold on. So you think that we should wait until 2037 when you and Brent have an actual super match in order to change these rankings?
Well, I don't know, for me to beat him and actually claim his rank, I think he should be under 198, doesn't he? You don't think so?
I mean, it would be one thing if he was 160 and you beat him, but if he's over 198, what are we talking about?
Right, so that's what I'm saying. It should not really affect the ranking.
It should affect the rankings because you both are human beings that are breathing and you are at the same place and you arm wrestled. Won. Austin Wade is the new champion of the world. the 198-pound undisputed champion, make the chains, Chance, immediately, and kick your ass, Chance, out of the top 10.
You're out of there. Hey, you're not letting me finish. Before I kick you out of the podcast. Okay. That's what's happened with me and Brent, right? So I don't think I should claim that. And then week after,
why should you have claimed it? How come?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think me beating. I think you should be in the same weight class at least, right? In pulling supers is like whatever. People usually do that to run away from an ass whooping and get in the ring and change, right?
Right. So listen, if you weigh 240 pounds and you beat Chance or you beat Brent Rockers and he weighed 198, right, then you should not be the 198-pound champion. If you weigh 198 and he weighs 198 or above, and you win, you are the 198-pound left-handed champion. Why are we thinking or making this any more complicated than what it is? Yesterday, Austin Wade whipped your ass. He is now the 198-pound champion.
I like how you keep mentioning it like I'm not going to get to that point in a second.
So, Austin Wade's the number one guy. You're number two. Brent's number three.
Right. So, again, me and Brent happened that. Then this Saturday, I lost to Austin in the class. And then after that, I beat him in overalls. That goes in confusion too. So, as far as I'm concerned, my overall win should not matter.
Overalls.
And then
overalls don't count.
I just said that, you deaf motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
And then the weight class win should be okay. So I'm totally fine. Like, I'm telling everybody, Austin should take the first place. And so people will stop messaging me. I don't care. I told you. Well, here's the thing. That's how I know you're trying to aggravate me and lying to everybody here, because you called me 5 weeks ago. Oh, man, you lost your rank to so-and-so. That's not how you do it. You should stay home for 3 months. Yo, no, Travis. As far as I'm concerned, the ranking should be changed every week. No, man, you're crazy.
Nah, man, don't try to change the subject.
And now I'm all about that.
All I want to know is, are you, Brandon, and Chance going to do the right thing to the arm wrestling community?
Don't ask me. I'm not in charge of that. I'm just a happy. Hey, when you're number one guy, you just happen to be there. All right, that's all it is.
Man, you, Chance, and Brandon, man. You, Chance, and Brandon are running this whole thing.
I'm pretty sure in the hook is Jonathan Breida and Chance Shaw.
No. It's you, Brandon, and Chance.
No. That's the arm wrestling memes. That's not the rankings.
There it is. It just came out. It just came out.
Chance,
Brandon, and Artem are in charge of United States arm wrestling and any problems that may occur when it comes to these rankings.
Right.
I thought I was watching the Zloty Tour Tulip Bowl championships when I turned that on and seen them yellow shirts.
It was a casting for New Year's Keeper with me movie, all right?
Do we, are Chance and Brandon aware that when Igor gets out of jail, he's coming right there for those trademark violations?
Do you think so? You think he trademarked yellow arm wrestling?
No, but every single part of every dimension of their shirt makes me think about the Zloty Tour. Am I crazy or what?
No, there's been a couple tournaments that have done the yellow shirts, though, and they always kind of work out for some reason for arm wrestling. For odd yellow color, that yellow and black looks all right.
Well, I will tell you this.
What's up?
We will be selling yellow and black Zloty Tour / FAL shirts at my next event. If I knew Igor would let me get away with that, I'd already done it. I can't believe it. Just more or less proves that Artem, Brandon, and Chance are running arm wrestling in the state of Florida and in North America.
I'm glad that you added that. I didn't want you to just limit us to the schmucky state of Florida. The conglomerate is much bigger than that.
You got you. Can we have Chance? Can we get Chance on real quick to make sure he changes the rankings? I would like for him to change the rankings right now while we're watching and make sure that he drops wherever Brad Gundy was. Where was Brad at before the day started?
Well, he's at 242s. He's in different weight class.
Well, it's over for Chance then. Chance is out.
Right. Brad is a 242s, like number 9 and number 10, I think, right? Hold on, number 13. Hey, man, what
Chance is the new number one.
Chance is watching. He doesn't want to reply.
Chance, change the rankings right now. You drop to 27th, and Brad goes up to 1 in the 242s.
Trying, everybody. I'm trying. Chen said that he has been getting constant messages about the rankings. Travis seems to hit him up. All right, Chen's is a no-go. So, but if he usually active now. Active. Hey. Come on, Chance. Come on, Chance. We see you active.
Chance Shaw, remove yourself from the rankings immediately.
Well, hold on. There's also, I guess, the people in comments saying that Chance chickened out of match with Bowen. So is this match already canceled?
Whoa!
Or they discussing?
So that just shows you Chance is only willing to lose to one ginger per year. He took the Bowen ass whipping in 2020. Because with Brad Gundy in 2000,
he tried to get one by Jericho Larratt in 2021.
I mean, listen, that at this point, we got to really say that Chance is we can't take Chance seriously when he calls out Jerry Carteret ever again.
So people are confirming that Chance did cancel because due to his elbow injury at the tournament.
What tournament?
At this tournament.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to go with the elbow from Turkey.
No, I think maybe he tweaked something.
So that he could somehow justify not removing himself from the rankings. We demand, the arm wrestling community demands you remove yourself from the rankings.
Hold on, man. See, I'm too nice to everybody. I'm way too nice. I'm out here telling you can just have my rankings. I was injured. All of a sudden, I keep getting injured since 2016, and I was not training.
Your posture was just horrible.
Dude.
I mean, why don't you tell like this?
Oh.
I mean, I've never you look like Michael Todd about to go straight King's move every time.
No, it was all right. It was my normal stuff, and I come up front a little bit. I'm not super crazy with my head over my hand, but
you need a riser.
I need to be less of a pussy. That's what I need to be. But the problem is I did try to raise it a couple times and drop down, but yeah. I see. My thing is, I can also hit without the whole body movement, and that's why I'm comfortable with just.
Oh, of course you can.
Relaxing my hand.
Yeah, it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I did good.
I don't think that how in the world are you supposed to have in-match side pressure if your head is 4 inches lower than your hand? Think about it. I mean, just right now, just put your hand above your head and think how weaker you would try to hold something up there. You motherfucker, you need to be in here. I mean, this thing needs to be right here, tit level. You're like this. I mean, what is that shit, man?
Hey, works.
Do you want me to cancel this podcast? If I told you had 3 months to become the champ, you became the champ. 1 week after that, you run into the greatest left-handed arm wrestler in the history of Florida, Austin Wade. Where's Webb at? Where's Webb at?
You know what? That shit will not work with Austin too. His hand was a little too much today. That's why hooking him was so much easier.
Well, listen, do you know how much better your hook is right here than it is here? I mean, my God. What are you thinking? Like, that can't be the comfort zone.
It is. It's so awesome once person gets in there and that elbow locks in there and they can drag through. But I see your point of getting that initial go. I watched a couple of videos, and there's a couple of guys that did stop me that like 3-4 inches before the pad. And I'm like, yeah, if I only initiated it a lot harder and dropped harder,
higher and more to your pin pad, to the opponent's pin pad, like over. You got to get your body over here and you got to get down here so that all of that still keeps you here instead of starting here and getting there so quick. I mean, listen, how many times do I have to tell you to do exactly what I do when I tell you to do it?
Well, listen. April 29, Monster Factory, my super match. I'll do the same thing.
Who you got?
I can't tell you. Michael paying me way too much money to keep my mouth shut.
Austin Wade, I bet he's calling Austin Wade right now to take your spot.
It's top. No, it's top 10 at 220.
I would like everyone watching this to demand that Chad Shaw relinquish his name from the rankings immediately.
Doug Ehrlich is in the chat. It's $4.99 super chat. Two of my favorite. Beast, same thing, just harder.
Yes. We got to hey, there's the match. You and Doug Ehrlich. June 3rd.
Doc says we too much of a friends. He's not pulling.
Okay. Well, Doug, give me a name, Doug.
Hey, Doc can pull number one person in the country right now, Austin Wade.
No, Austin's too big. What Doug's a 187, 176. Well,
he's like 185, 187. Yeah.
Where is he? Is he ranked on one of those categories?
No. He's not ranked.
Which class would he be ranked in? The 87s, or is there no 87s?
No, there's 190, I think, at Arm Fighter, or in the hook is 176.
Nah, what about Chance Shaw? Chance Shaw is 176, 198.
176, 98.
Ask Doug which of those classes does he want to see his name appear? 176 or 198?
Doc, you heard the question.
Tell me the two guys that are ranked number one in the 198s and 176s right-handed. Right. You have that on your screen?
I have it right here.
I'm sure you know offhand who the right-handed 198 guy is. You'd also have to call him Daddy too, whoever he is. What's his name?
Not because they haven't pulled. Brendan Olcesser is number one. Craig Tully number two.
And then what about the 76ers?
And 76 Jeff Hale number one, Luke King number two.
Luke Kent?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the match. Ask Doug, Luke Kent and him at 176, June 3rd.
Doug said 176 I can make overnight.
Oh, okay. Ask him right now. Luke Kent, Doug Ehrlich, June 3rd.
Jeff is number one. I want number one.
Oh, I know. I'd love it too, but I don't have that same relationship. I'll call Jeff. Luke's my guy. I know I can call him and get him here easy. All right, cool. Well, I'll work on that. I'll work on my man. Now, when's the last time that that guy arm wrestled? It's been a minute, hasn't it?
Who, Luke?
No. The number one guy.
Jeff Hale?
Yeah.
Jeff pulled tournaments. Yeah, he pulled somewhere, probably within the last 4 months at least. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I bet you Jeff, He might be interested because of Doug's recent victory.
Yeah, I guess last time, I don't know if it's by the weight. I think he competed earlier than that, but the last time it was updated is 5/7/22. So May 7, I guess it is, June, whatever. Yeah.
Who's number 4? Who's number 4 or 3 on that list?
Okay, number 3 is more interesting, is Dustin Hyatt. Number 4 is Chris Murray.
All right, so there it is. I say we do a 4-way with Luke Kent, Jeff Hale, Doug Ehrlich, and Dustin Hyatt.
That doesn't sound bad.
Hey! Let's do it.
Let's pretty good.
Do it.
That's pretty good.
All right. Can you post that up? Can you put that on whenever you make the thing? Just let them know that if any of the 4 of you don't do it, you are what I consider softies. It's okay to be a softie.
I'll clip it out. We good. All right. Well, do you have enough of ranking drama?
No, not until Chance Shaw removes his name from all rankings. What else we got? Hey, do you think that Engen's tournament will be affected from the earthquake?
Hold on, I'm calling him one more time. Calling Chance one more time. You know what? I mean, it could, depending of, I guess it's kind of far in the region from where he's at. So I don't know.
How far away was earthquake to where we were?
I'm not sure. It's not in the same facility. I don't think people there were affected physically in that area where Engen's at. As far, I think that's what he said. So physically not, but there's a lot of people that died. So it kind of just messed everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that location. I don't think it was like nearby. From what I understand.
Is that normal? Do they have earthquakes?
Yeah. Like the last East versus West, I think, after we all left the number 5, like the day after, it was pretty good one to where the rooms in that hotel moved like 5-6 inches.
Whoa! Yeah. No one notified the beast about any problems like that.
No, I probably did told you that.
Wow.
Because sometimes you can feel them because they're pretty often, and you can just kind of get like some type of movement and stuff. You don't know what it is unless somebody tells you, but it's a common occurrence. Yes.
Oh man,
it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's kind of like one of the downfalls, I guess.
Cool. Well, you and your countrymen the best here from Travis Bagent Unfiltered. Hope everything works out. Yeah. Hey, speak that dude. Am I the greatest color commentator in the history of the world? I mean, I just thought I was just talking, not really a big deal. I didn't understand the impact that every single video would not comment about the arm wrestling, only about the beast. Can anyone else even do it now? Who would have to go over there now? Coach Ray, he can't show his face back there, can he? No regular commentator. I mean,
so I've asked many opinions because I'm reading this shit, right? And people have mixed opinions about what you've done.
No, not really. I mean, listen, you to say that there was mixed opinions, you must be looking for a negative one.
Hold on, can I do this?
You're looking for the negative one, dude. Just go to the Cataract match. Every fucking comment. The fucking beast is the greatest that has ever lived. And the 4 guys in this world that
my bad.
Winked at me a couple of times. They got the nerve to say, "Oh, he doesn't know how to say the foreign names. He's a American cheerleader." No shit, Sherlock. What? That's the comic. That's the format. If you are that retarded that I have to explain that to you, don't ever talk to me. If you don't think that there was a American cheerleading hilt to the whole gig, ask Coach Ray, ask Neil, ask Core Sports. I told all of them, this is exactly what I'm going to do. And if you have an ingenious format and a better human being to do it, please take over. I've been sitting here for 8.5 hours. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I guess I should have asked you, in your opinion, if you're a professional rather than if you were good.
Yeah, I mean, what professional? Name any part of that group that was professional. Who's professional? Ingen? Is Ingen a professional promoter?
I mean, we're talking about commentating.
I'm definitely no professional at anything. I mean, what are we saying? Who's the person who is saying it's not professional? How professional are they?
Well,
and how professional can you be?
We're not really talking about. We're not, I guess, I'm talking about really professional. I'm talking about the style of commentating. What the way you choose probably was not what some of the dudes really were waiting for, right? And for them, it's like oh my god,
what are they waiting for? Are they waiting for Derek Smith? And
right. They're waiting for the proper pronunciation breakdown and all that.
Derek Smith, Coach Ray, and Neil, or not Neil, because Neil is kind of professional. The only reason that he's fun to listen to is because of the comedy. The professional stuff is ridiculous.
Right.
Ryan Bowen and Derek Smith, if I wanted to go to sleep, I would listen to them commentate. What are these people talking about? And how many of those did you get? And how many did you scroll through that said, Travis is the greatest thing, the greatest human being in the world. Thank you, God, for making light of this brutal, boring, horrific marathon of a entertainment. I mean, what are are you talking about? Give me a bad one. Give me a bad one.
I mean, I don't live in a world of negativity to where I get screenshot a bunch of bad comments, but I've been reading notifications, Travis Bagent, and they were coming in pretty fucking equally, all right?
Well, can you pull one up then? Let's pull a video up and let's count them.
Oh, goddamn, I didn't know you're going to get so butthurt. I'll sit down and
I want you to know that I am so good at that. No one even wants to do it. They don't even want to tune in if I'm not.
Nobody's saying that you're bad at it. I'm just saying you got mixed reviews, okay? That's all I'm saying.
That's not true.
Okay.
No, you got a couple haters, but the majority are overwhelmingly just so satisfied.
And here's all I want to let all you guys right here.
You are welcome.
What did the guy said just now?
Yeah, exactly. Look how hard it is for you to find out a bad one.
I'm not good for the comments for the fuck. I don't know you.
Travis says Uzmanali, and I'm like, well,
Travis brings a ton of energy. Just really screwed up when it came to what round it was and who is winning.
Well, listen, that would be a little case where if you were Core Sports, you might walk up to me at one point and say, hey, this is how we're working the replay. Instead of just assuming, although I didn't even shake a person's hand from Core Sports, I have no idea who they are to this day, right? I just went up into this little room and sat down, and all of a sudden I started the whole show.
Oh my God, hold on.
No one told me to say that I couldn't cuss. No one told me anything. It was, I am so gifted. It is ridiculous, Artem.
I know. Hey, you will like this comment. So first super chat, we got a couple super chats going about this. $5.
I want someone to super chat me a negative comment about my announcing so that we have something to talk about here.
Gotcha. So, all right. So $5 positive comment. Great job, guys, at East versus West 6. I think Travis did a tremendous job as a commentator, and I wish he does it again in the future. Does Travis plan on that?
No. There are earthquakes over there. Are you crazy? I'm never going back to that place.
All right. Hold on. I'm going to read this.
I'm not going back next time just so because of you, Artem, because you acted like there was mixed reviews over the commentating. When Ingen calls me, I'm going to say, man, I'm not going to just, every time I try to do a podcast, listen to Artem talk about I had all these mixed reviews and how unprofessional I was. So Artem can do it next time. I want to hear you, Artem, for 8 hours, sit in that booth and do that.
If you take my job, I'll take your job. And I'll take your pay.
Negative. I would never wear a Goodwill sports coat over top.
Whoa. Goodwill. Come on, dog. Nordstrom Rack. I have some money. I ain't got the best money, but I got like income money.
You went right to the Goodwill and grabbed that Armani knockoff.
I wish. God damn. So I didn't know the mixed review is going to get you so much hurt. I'm sorry, Travis.
I want to hear a mixed review. I can't hear them. Where are they at?
The people who don't like Travis commentating should watch golf for $4.99 super chat.
That's I'm trying to figure it out. Like, we need 5 stand-up comics to intervene during that whole show.
Well, listen, before you got butthurt, right? Before I mentioned that 3 seconds that there was some mixed reviews, right? Out of 97 positive%.
I know why you just said that, because I made reference to the FAL and the fact that you, Brandon, and Chance Shaw were
you know how many times you've mentioned that Austin beat me? Well, you know what? Because of those shitty mixed reviews that you're terrible at commentating, as people usually say. I was about to say,
the mixed reviews or your painted fingernails right there. I can't figure which one out.
Well, considering that people often...
Can we see them? Let's see them.
Considering people often...
my goodness.
Oh, my goodness, they're going bad. Considering
Boy George is on the damn podcast.
But considering people pretty often leave those mixed reviews, then, yeah, my nails are a little more stranger than the reviews.
Can I get another $5 super chat telling me I'm the greatest commentator ever lived?
You can't get the $5 one, but you can get a $2 one. Hilarious Travis pointing out Ray was butthurt.
No, I love Ray. First of all, I know Ray, no one should come commentate after they lost the super match anyway. Like, because I tell you, Ray was so confident
beforehand.
I mean, Ray was so confident that I thought that Doug was in trouble.
Right.
I mean, I know you thought Doug was in trouble after Coach Ray whipped your ass.
I personally thought Doug was in trouble after seeing him there for a couple of days, not sleeping, being all like excited, and like, you know, seeing him active at 3 a.m. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna lose. Like, Coach Ray probably was sleeping, but then when I saw Coach Ray was not sleeping, I'm like, yeah, they're both in trouble.
It really wasn't. I mean, that was a terrible performance. Now, and I'm saying it's a terrible performance. Doug's performance was overwhelming, but even for Coach Ray not to, it could have been 3-1 or but there wasn't much. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, so Coach Ray then comes right up.
Right.
As soon as he sets down, he can feel the energy. Like the core sports guys, they're out there, I mean, having a damn circle jerk. They're so happy that my commentating, right?
Right.
Coach Ray just goes from ass whipping to, trying to be my equal from a sidekick department, knowing that I can't help myself but throw out a couple of jabs.
Right.
Boom, got your ass whipped, huh? How's it feel? I mean, you can, and then if Coach Ray would have been awesome, he'd have said, Travis, you don't know how hard it was for me to walk up these stairs, knowing that you was going to go right there immediately. But he didn't. He just tried to act like he didn't hear it.
Right. Which makes it funnier, yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, Coach Ray's a great color commentator, and so is Ryan Bowen. and so is Derek Smith. And I wish them people the most luck in the world. Just know that every time you do one, 8 of the 10 comments are going to be, I sure wish the beast was back. I sure wish the beast was back.
499 from Justin S. Your commentary on Michael Todd was accurate and hilarious.
I need to figure out what I said that was so funny, because I can't watch. The things are too long. Hey, these one-on-one matches are taking 55 minutes.
Another $5 super chat. Are they missing half the super chats while calling the beast unprofessional?
He's got a lot of nerve, man.
Well, there's a couple of super chats that are about something else.
You know what mixed reviews means is that your inner circle got a problem with the beast.
No, so my inner circle, is the opposite. Actually, hold on. I need to do something.
Inner circle, and I'm gonna go as far as to accuse the FAL of the whole. I'll bet you in your corporate meeting, all of y'all was banging on me, and finally Brandon said he's the best. If it wasn't for my man Brandon, I probably would have just been verbally banged out by you and Chance and the rest of the AFL, FAL, League of Stars.
It would be awesome once you find out that Brandon and Chance are the people that created the FAL. And I'm not part of it whatsoever. But anyway,
you was right there. I saw the paperwork.
I reached out to CEO of Top Looking Productions to see how's also she's I guess a financial person for Travis Bagent and Filter as well. So I wanted to make sure how Travis is doing. So I texted Lindsay, because after all the retarded messaging, Travis is being inaccurate, Travis being hilarious. I know one person with the braids. I'm like, hey honey, how's Travis doing? Oh my God, I'm dying laughing. That's all I need to know. All I need to know.
Right. Maybe it was Lindsay that stopped all y'all from banging on me. Y'all had the annual weekly meeting.
All right.
So handles.
Let's go back.
Handle to the world.
Let's go back. We did have a couple of super chats that because I tried to keep you happy with all those commentaries.
Because you got all in your feelings over the rankings.
No, because I just want to keep this subjectal. So for $4.99, we get. Can you explain the deal with risers? As a rare arm wrestling fan, I don't understand the context. Is it a bit lame or sort of cheating? It's a good question from a non-arm wrestler, actually, if it's cheating or not.
I don't understand the question. The riser that you put underneath the table, or
the one you put under the table.
Yeah, it's very simple. All you do is stand at the table, and if the crease of your hip is higher than the table, you're not allowed to use a riser.
Right, very simple. But yeah, there's a question about what do you personally think about people that can make that? They're 5'5" height. Do you suggest them to use one, or do you think there's a problem?
100%. Now listen,
you think
people are people gonna make fun of you, but if you need a riser, people been making fun of you your whole life. It's all good. Just know that you must have the crease of your hip up there, really close to that tabletop, in order to have your hand underneath your head, right? It's just simple, right? I mean, and you want more of your body above the table than below the table. That's the goal.
All right, and if you ever arm wrestle Derek Smith, riser is not the issue. What you really need, you need 2 elbow pads, and that really fixes a lot of things.
Or you just need to have enough common sense that you will equal his height, regardless of where your elbow is. When I arm wrestle Derek Smith, my elbow is 3 inches off the pad when I put my padding there. Right. It's the referee's job to move Derek's elbow back in order for our webbing to meet in the middle with me on the front, right? Like the shorter guy has to go to the front, but once he goes to the front, he must rise off the elbow pad and demand that the padding be equal.
Yeah, we had this conversation in the tournament this Saturday where somebody was pulling me, the guy Ethan, he was complaining how the referees keep moving his elbow there and there to adjust the webbing, and like how it's not like, I'm like, dude, all of that is bullshit. You're just trying to get him happy and you comfortable. Like, do that. Make me uncomfortable. Like, don't try to satisfy us whatever he's trying to make you do. Like, I have no idea what was going on. And that was in this match. I'm like, as long as he was not touching me, I'm totally fine. You know what I mean? You just like, my webbing was totally cool. So I guess as we are talking about it, Travis, Michael announced the Monster Factory card. So we got $5 super chat. I just saw Artem versus Pavlo left-handed at Monster Factory 4. This matchup is crazy. If Artem wins it, doesn't he make him like top 3 in the USA left-handed?
Why are you taking that match?
It was a great offer. There was so many zeros that way more than Travis Bagent was paid for East versus West. I'm like, I have to take this. I have to take this.
I mean, you got no chance, right?
Just enough to make it.
I just saw Pablo whip it up on Corey West.
Can
now you're about to kill.
I need you to go a little more crazier so we can make a good video.
Can we hear the rest of the card? I mean, what in the hell? I think I'm gonna skip that one. Go ahead, next
one. Oh man, how did I just find it? Oh, okay, it was on my phone. There's a thing. Okay. Daniel Mosier, Brent Rackers, right-handed.
I like it.
Richard Lopkis, Chen Shaw, Pavlo and Michael Todd, right-handed. Me and Pavlo left. Dan and Brent. Craig Tullier and Eduardo Tiete. And that's about it, I think.
All right.
As far as like initial, now I know there's a couple more matches, but I think that's the main card.
What about Chance's elbow?
He has until April 29. He has until April 29. Which, so I loved personally the idea of the, you know, me and Michael talked about many matches for that Saturday, for that April 29th date. There's not that many people that really like you could pull on that date and that were interesting enough left-handed, but it's 1 month before your finals, so super awesome. So I get to pull there, and then we'll cut weight and readjust whatever I need to work on for the finals.
And what is the weight at my tournament? 198.
Yeah, it's 200. Yeah, 198.
You can weigh whatever you want to pull Pablo?
Yes.
All right. What are you going to do? Get juiced up? What are you going to do?
I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to, if I'm not there at least 215, I'm going to be in trouble.
Call Chance. Chance got the good stuff. Everybody knows it. Call Chance Shaw.
There's
Can you look up the rankings right now and see if Chance has made the adjustment and removed himself from the rankings?
I am updating the page as we speak right now, and I'm gonna move to the next.
Not ever stop this podcast until those rankings have been updated. Yeah, Austin Wade must be the #1 guy.
Chance Shaw is currently number 9.
No, that's fake news. Fake news.
Artem Tornik is currently #1 left-handed with 98.
Austin actually dropped to 15 somehow. Who is doing these rankings?
Hold on. We have a phone call incoming. Hello, Chance Shaw. Hey, do you mind if I put you on speaker? Me and Travis are live.
You sent him the link. Send in the link.
In the link. Well, hold on. I mean, hey, so me and Travis are here live. He demands to send you a link, but anyway, you here on the mic. He demands you to remove your. What do you want him to do? Is his rankings, Travis?
Remove himself from the rankings altogether and put Austin Wade at number 1 in the 198s and Artem to 13.
So he wants you to remove yourself from the supers and rank Brent Grundy number 1 and remove me from 198s and put Austin Wade as number 1.
All right, I'll start the Travis Bagent rankings and I'll make the list just like that. Actually, I'll put Brad number 2 and Travis number 1.
No. Do not rank me. I've already told you I am above your rankings. Remove yourself or we will be forced to start a new ranking system and remove you as the moderator. This is your first and only warning. Remove yourself from the bracket and the rankings. I mean, remove it.
Brackets and the rankings. You got it, Travis.
Yeah, if you want, I can send you a link for this because he's been demanding me for past 50 minutes. We're not ending this podcast until the rankings going to be changed.
Well, I'm going to change the rankings right now.
And Igor Mezarenko is looking for you for trademark violations of all Zloty Tour material.
I can't really hear what he's saying.
Yeah, basically we stole yellow shirts and now they're going to kill us.
Hey, Travis, don't be mad that we throw a better event than he ever has.
Oh! A shot's fired. Pimp, I'm going to send you a link. Oh, you're going to kill me. I got you. No big deal. Sorry, I didn't know that we are bumps here without a job. I'm sorry. All right, player, have a good day at work. Yes, player.
He declined. He declined the invitation.
Hey,
he did not have the same energy that we were looking for.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So he's on a losing streak.
Well, yeah, I guess he did beat Zurab and then lost to David and lost now at the tournament.
Did he lose twice to the tournament?
Yeah, I mean to the same guy. I mean, I think
right. He did lose twice though.
Yeah.
Was the second time? Which one was closer?
Man, I didn't watch, to be honest. I mean, after the first one, we were like, "Oh man, what happened to Brad?" And then, "Oh, what happened to Chance?" And then Brad beats Jerome. We're like, "Oh, all right, Brad's strong."
I felt like Jerome lost to Andre too, right?
Left-handed, yeah, which is I guess it was a close match. That's something I guess that's was could have gone either way.
Yeah, Andre was really pulling in some real awkward situations, man. He's a beast.
Right, he's awesome, yeah, especially at that weight. Yeah, that's a lot of Andre. So we have a super chat that I missed earlier, and that's kind of was my subject I want to talk about too, but you kind of brought up the rankings, which is cool. But another drama we got going on. So for $49 from Cold Stone, did you guys like the fake lead up Neil Pickup live streams where Devon was fake living for the airport? I don't think all that is necessary, but basically it's the subject is that Arm Wars with Devon and Sanders that just released, but I guess they didn't announce that. I guess they didn't announce, but I guess the conspiracy theory is that it was really filmed 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Right. So okay, I guess you're gonna hear that. So basically, what happened is at first the problem is when the event happened, it was not live. It was pre-recorded and edited, and to which half of the people got butthurt because I guess it was promised as a live event, and to which most of the people
got butthurt. Who name me the person that's mad? Can that person please? Can you send them on our little blog right now, can you let us know if you were mad? If you were, we will send you a link so you can come on this show and you can somehow defend yourself to me right now.
Gotcha. So that was one object, right? So like live versus pre-recorded. To some people mostly like agreed, like it doesn't really matter, but some people really kind of miss the effect of the live stream, whatever. So anyway, that was one technicality, and people like looking for screenshots. Like, yep, there's a screenshot. It says it was meant to be live, and it's not live. Like people went deep. So that's one thing, right? And another thing is that the super match was actually done 3 weeks before, which technically also, who cares? Arm Wars always done weeks before, and then they release it after the fact. But the funny part is that they are, and that's still just a theory, right? Nobody really came out and confirmed, right? But everyone's behavior is pretty shady from the internet point of view. But Neil and Devon and everybody came out and advertised that match prior to the event, like it hadn't happened just yet. Like Devon came out with the video leaving for the airport. Like there was trash talk. There was that all after the event has already took
They
place.
did everything that you would do if you were filming it
Right.
3 weeks in advance. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and that's what got people butthurt.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think anyone's butthurt.
Yeah, you should go on Facebook.
Nah.
Somebody paid somebody
Please.
gets $5 to bring it on. Okay.
Send me a link that shows me a butthurt person.
That's a much easier request, actually. That's like
way easier than finding a bad review from me doing commentating. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, because I have to go to East versus West channel, like go into commentary and whatever. Okay.
Like, why in the world would anyone care if me and you had a match yesterday and we are editing this thing to the very best of our abilities in order to give you the greatest show? Why would anyone care?
I guess they really do care if you acted as if it hadn't happened yet.
And can you explain why you would care? Like, why we acted like that, right? So that none of the footage would be forced to try to be leaked. There would be no investigating that the match was out there, right? I mean, I don't understand.
I get, see, there's not a problem with doing it from a professional point of view, I guess, but when you overly tell everybody that it's actually a live thing and it's happening, and like you acting like you're living for the pair, like when you acting like, and you're not telling everybody like, bro, it's a production, that's what we're doing, and you keep telling like, no, like Devon is Manchester right now and he's home on the couch. That's where it becomes funny. That's the thing where you're messing with if you keep
well, how come? Is there monetary gains that they're trying to get from the manipulation?
I'm not sure. I think it just, in my opinion, they just went on and tried to do the thing like, hey, let's play it like this. Let's keep it quiet for 3 weeks and keep it live. And they did not probably anticipate the reaction of community to be in the way it will be. And
right, because the reaction, it's the same reaction that me and Michael Todd got by doing our thing, where we were going to arm wrestle and we didn't. Right. So I'm telling you right now, we should constantly do these type of things so that those weird ass people that have a problem with it have something to be weird about. But I really don't think that anyone who I can't imagine anyone who matters cares. And anyone who cares, it wouldn't matter to them. Like, I don't even know where to even begin to start to criticize that.
Apparently, Neil said multiple times that the event was pre-recorded. If that is true, anyone complaining should give themselves an uppercut. Anyone complaining about the fake hype, if you paid attention and knew it was pre-recorded, you will have known ahead of time it was fake hype. Lastly, I am to understand the pay-per-view people paid was the monthly to sub to the channel. Given all this, anyone complaining should also give themselves a second uppercut. Calling people dishonest because we miss a disclaimer is ridiculous.
That guy just said everything that I said way better. Thank you, man.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think the whole armor situation got out of proportions more than it should have, especially comments saying that a man who through the last 30 years contributed to the sport arguably more than anyone anywhere is a scammer. I am talking about Neil Pickup, of course. It's really unfair to say that he's a scammer and he has no integrity just because the match was pre-recorded, especially including the fact that Arm Wars was always pre-recorded show and will stay like it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what? We can do a lot better, bro. There's a YouTube video where the guy like did the whole thing and where he demanded a refund. So you know what? It's right here. Let me.
How much was it?
It's like $5.99.
Well, yeah. Take the money from our super chat and pay that man a refund.
Hey, you guys heard it.
I don't want that person watching our show either.
Yeah, you guys heard it. If any of you got emotional or financial damage from the lies that were fed to you by Neil Pickup,
please do not watch this channel. Unsubscribe, and please send hate mail to everybody about us. That's how cool we are with being on the other side of the fence.
You know what? So I wonder if I can pull it up just for you, and we can. All right, 1 second, Travis. I want you to see. I see. I just hate the fact you shouldn't believe me that.
I don't believe you. You're the media. All you do is hone on 2 negative comments and say, "Oh man, a lot of mixed reviews."
I got you. All right. So let me know if you can. Do you see this right now?
Yes.
Can you hear it?
No.
Okay. Oh man, I don't know how I can put the audio for you through here. Man, that will be really.
Did you see Devon and Sandra's arm wrestle?
I didn't watch that. No.
Oh, I mean, can you watch it right now or no?
I don't believe so. I believe you have to go and like what do? You go and you have to pay, you know, you still have to pay this $5.99 to be part of the channel, and then you can access the video if
I'm not paying $5.99 to this fucking scammer who scammed us for live thing.
I can show, but I'll say in the link and the guy explains like all the butthurtness and all the principles.
Did it make sense when you listened to him?
Yeah, let's go to the comment. I'm going to go to the first comment. I respect Neil and everyone involved and still do, but this was just a massive blunder and I cannot believe anyone thought it was a good idea. Nobody likes being played like a damn fiddle. I felt stupid. If Neil had said it's a finished video that we pay for, sure, I can do that. But this is clearly done just to rake in money of the hype. Second comment. I have lost my trust in Neil now. I will never have paid for this if I knew it wasn't live. This is almost criminal, although it was very little money, of course. Criminal. Comment number 3. This may well do a great deal of damage to other arm wrestling events and platforms across the board. This is a great deal of responsibility being shared here. I think Neil will be replying on the average fan's short memory span. Hyping up event where the outcome has already been determined is a professional wrestling move. I am not shocked that Devon will do this, a little shocked about Neil, but I'm really disappointed in Coach Ray, Giannis, and Sandris.
What'd they do?
They've been a part of it, and they also had to be, you know, they had to be in the same boat.
That's like saying, I feel sorry for Artem, Travis, and John Brzezinski because we all live in America. Motherfucker, I can't control what Sandris and Neil do. Wait, come on. And what in the world? I still don't get it. No one knew the outcome, right? No one watched that and knew it. And like, I don't understand why anybody who bought it would not know that they were finding out like 99% of the population found out. There was only the 1%, tiny group of people that were probably in there to watch it.
I have not checked our chat too, what was going on over there. By the way, I made a poll about is Travis a good commentator. We have 303 votes, and 95% said yes, and 5% said no.
Where's the 5%? Can we get on there real quick with the 5%? Do we have any messages from the 5%?
Man, I'm on the reading super chats. We have too many comments on here.
And also, too, I'm not worried about being a good commentator because
Trent Johns, what's up, fellas? For $10, thank you, Trent.
hey, Trent, what's up, stud?
So what you say? You don't care about being a?
I mean, I don't. It's just arm wrestling commentating that long is an absolute nightmare for any other person. Like, I would love to see the person who thinks that that's a normal commentating job that a guy like, I don't even know the guys from ESPN,
like actual commentator, yeah.
Put Stuart Scott on that motherfucker for 8 hours, and he's going to struggle when it comes to arm wrestling. I'm the greatest by far. It wouldn't, not even close. I don't get it. I'd love to hear someone try to tell me, like, what are you critiquing me? What arm wrestling podcast show have you watched for that long that you could say, oh, that guy did it better? Let me hear it.
Got you. Well, and here's the thing, like, as you said, for the people that matter, and like from reading the comments, like, yeah, people that did not probably like your stuff is the people that did expect what you said, Derek Smith and Coach Race and some type of
but that person really doesn't exist. That person doesn't exist. The only person that has a problem with me, they got a problem with me. But they even hate the fact that I'm so good at commentating. That makes them hate it. But there is no way that you would rather listen to that boring ass shit. There's just no way.
Let me know, guys, what you guys think about the whole Neil pickup situation. I'm reading comments in our, like, since I started talking about it, what people like over here think. And Neil messed up, fake hype is bad, end of story. Neil lied on your show a few days ago.
Fake hype would be that once you watch the match, it was a match from 2 years ago. But you still ain't seen the Sandra's Devon match. Why would it matter to you when it's
that's funny you said what you said, because the comment here. Travis, you remember when you lied and said Monster Michael Todd will have a match and you did a boxing game?
Yes. How did that affect that? Did that person, how much did it affect them that we misled them? Did anybody pay? No one paid for anything, right? No one drove their, don't tell me someone drove their car 9 hours to see that match.
Yeah, but
we didn't announce.
That just goes to show you, give them 48 hours, they will. And all of a sudden it was a boxing match.
They didn't. No, not one person came there. So not one person.
So you're saying people that are overly butthurt, they really don't care as much as they say they do?
They don't care at all. They just got a problem with me. That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. Or they got a problem with themselves. Like, for you to type something negative, listen, if you type something negative, you have a mental illness. Okay? Now, the good thing is you're not alone. You can go and see that we have a tremendous amount of mental ill people, right? And that's a sign of mental illness. I'm letting you know. And if you are the person that has ever in your life typed on a consistent basis negative comments,
there are people like that.
My friend, have a mental illness. Most importantly, try your best not to give that mental illness to the people that you love.
So,
right.
I love it. And, we've been friends for a long time, and I know your whole positivity approach.
That
and your
person that wrote, remember, Travis, that you lied. That person has a mental illness.
Hey, so I understand. And I love it. Love it. So I have to ask you a question because of what you just said. So every time you leave a comment, whenever it says beast and stuff like that, it's very positive and it's awesome. So whenever you're writing me in big capital letters, weak sauce, is that the sign of you being bipolar that morning?
That is a mental illness.
Gotcha. You suffer from the same disease.
Exactly what that is. No doubt. That is my mental illness. And I have to make sure that my kids do never, ever write the word weak sauce.
Hey, step one, be self-aware.
Hey, Neil Pickup's on the phone. Can we send him a link, please?
Of course. All right,
call Neil, because if I answer it, then I got to get off the podcast. Can you send Neil on Facebook? He's watching right now. Send him on Messenger the link to join us.
Hold on. Neil is calling me right now myself. What's up, Neil?
Is he happy or mad?
Oh, hey, Neil. Oh, he hung up. Oh, hey, he hung up with me.
Is he mad or happy?
Oh, he's happy. He said, oh my God. So he said, hey, mate, I
just started thinking right now, like, did I say something bad about Neil when he called?
he says that, hey, mate, I can't come in right now because I'm in the hospital currently. However, those same 5% that said Travis is a shit commentator are the same 5% that's complaining about the arm wars.
Dude, I'm telling you, those people got a serious mental illness, bro. A serious one. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. All right, well, that's a good place to come off. We had a couple
little guests phone calls.
Neil Pickup calling, baby. It was perfect.
Hold on. Give me, before we go, there's this, oh man. Oh my God. The super chat just came in. Super chat.
More mental illness. More mental illness.
I think it's good. Hold on. God, there's no super chats then. All right. $10. So Pops Newman, Mr. Mike Newman. It's called Tell Me I'm the Greatest for a Reason. Travis the top dog on the mic. There's really not even a close second. His commentary is legendary.
Hey, man, get that guy's money back. Give him $20 back.
Hey, Mike, whenever you come to the house, I actually fixed my car, so I owe you money now, so we're good.
We got you, Mike. $20.
$5 from JMania82. Got the pay-per-view, and even though it was done 3 weeks ago, just to see Devon level was worth it. I was shocked how Devon handled Sandris. Love you, Neil.
Yeah, so man, Devon's the dude right now.
Hey, Travis, did you know Artem is the greatest? It's not a
mental illness right there. I told you these guys are everywhere. No, I'm kidding.
It's not a super chat. I just like to read that comment, but okay, $5. $5 super chat from 98 Blower. People hype up going to the movie theater for a new movie release and wonder how the outcome will be, knowing the movie was filmed a year ago.
I agree. Yeah, listen, I don't think, it's funny. I don't think that anyone's really upset. That person doesn't exist. That person doesn't.
$9.99. Well, yeah, nobody wanted to put the financial value behind it so far.
I want to see their face. Like
$9.99 from Trent Johns once again. Yo, Trent, I need your job. You done threw me 20 out here. I want Travis and Brandon to run FAL together. Travis, get your ass back to Florida and let's run it.
You heard it there. Chance Shaw, you're off the rankings and the executive board of the FAL.
Oh, hey, Engen is calling me.
Oh, no. Tell Engen I'm coming now. I was just kidding about the whole Turkish thing.
All right. Hello, Engen.
Oh, man, y'all see how scared Artem got when he answered the phone?
Engen's asking for a link.
No. We can't do that. He might be the person with the mental illness that has a problem with Neil's thing.
Hey, he's the perfect person to talk to. Hold on, Engen.
No. Man, I think I said too much about not coming back, man. I'll be back. I'm coming next time, man.
Engen, the link is in your messenger, sir.
I gotta go. The boss is calling. I gotta go.
If we can let you.
Watch how I flip the script right now. Watch how I flip this up. You want to see the best of mental illness? Here it comes, right here.
Hold on. Engen just read the link, so I bet you he's going to be coming here in like 35 seconds. I would love to see it. So, okay, hold on.
Now, make sure Engen knows this podcast we got for entertainment purposes.
Okay, I'm adding Engen in 3.
Hey, if he sees your fingernails, it's over. You'll never, it's over. Go put your hand in your pocket. Don't let it out. I may have to go to your fingernails if he's on me too much, just to distract him from banging on me.
Oh, whoa, no. I don't exist. All of a sudden, I'm going to turn off my camera.
You don't play that.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm fine. I'm one of those 5%. I just wanted to say this.
Whoa. Oh, how you doing, boss? How you doing, boss?
No, good.
Sorry about this, boss. Hey, we're just trying to do a little funny show. So we had no idea the boss was watching. You did not send us any instructions on how you wanted this thing formatted.
Come on,
I apologize.
Listen, stop extreming, just stop portraying me like, some like evil guy or something. Enough. Yeah.
No, you the boss, man. You the boss. Everybody's careful when the boss is in the house.
You would never, ever come to my event, if you had, negative thoughts about me.
Oh man, listen, you the man, dude. You know that. We like to keep you on your toes, and I just want you to know that I'm pretty sure that now I'm the best part about the whole event.
Yeah, see, people should never boost his confidence. Everything is getting harder. Yeah,
make it harder, more expensive.
Let's be honest, Engen. When you're reading these comments and it's like Travis. Did you start thinking, oh man, now I'm gonna have to listen to Travis tell me that he's the guy?
I am not affected at all. I just know what's good, what's bad for me, And
were you surprised? Were you surprised at all the positive comments?
No, they tell me to not to invite you anymore. On my page, things are different.
So Engen, are you saying those people exist? They write those comments?
I mean, there are some, but I'm just teasing him, Just Travis, you heard what's happening here, right, Travis?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was wondering if we were even. Are you going to have to cancel for a while?
No, I don't have to. It is like far east, southeast part, but it's just probably nothing like that happened in last 300 or 500 years.
How far away is it exactly? Like California compared to DC? How many miles?
I mean, from here to there is probably minimum, maybe 600-700 miles away from here.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like in Texas.
The damage that happened is just like they said that the scientists people are saying that this is the 550 atomic bomb type of damage but it is coming from underground so it is just really really big like that. It's terrible. Anyway, so I just wanted to I don't want to bore the conversation I just came, I don't know, wanted to join. I'm in training place, but I wanted to train. I couldn't. The table time I wanted to do, I don't feel good because
how far away is that facility from your house?
Oh, where I am now?
Yeah.
Probably 300 meters, like less than quarter mile. Yeah, quarter of a mile.
Less than a mile?
Quarter mile. Oh, yeah, you can walk.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Is that yours? Yeah. Is that your place?
I mean, it is like a government place. They give us a room, same as they have like boxing, wrestling, and everything. But this is for arm wrestling. Yeah, but I really don't have motivation. I whenever I started to organize East versus West, I kind of lost the motivation for training. It's hard to concentrate both of at the same time. And now I started like before the last East versus West that you came here, and then I was like good motivated, and then again last moment you are losing your motivation, and then the event finished, and I was gonna do it. And now this earthquake happened, and now I feel like, I don't want to do it a little bit, but let's see. So how is everything? How did your son do?
My son did really good. He was 17 for 22, broke the Senior Bowl record for completions. So
Yeah.
I think he's going to move up that draft. I think, this one guy walked up to him and said, "Hey, young man, do you like money?" And my son said, "I mean, yeah, everyone likes money." He said, "Well, you're going to have a lot of it." And I told the guy, I said, "I'm going to use that from now on. Every time I'm around someone that does really good, I'm going to ask them if they like money." So, listen, we should start talking about money, Ingen. Now that I'm the headliner for the East-West arm wrestling event, we gotta start talking about finances. Artem,
you guys are getting cut. Something is wrong with the connection. Okay.
You can't hear us, Engin?
Oh no, somehow I hear you, but not Travis.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, his picture is a little blurry, and this Virginia is a little funny during this year.
Next time. Bye.
Hey, there's an interesting. Speaking of money, there is a $10 super chat. While Engin is here, I have to ask him and Travis this: when did Devon steal Travis's ability to talk? Early Devon never said anything. Now he's just like Travis with the banter.
So, I mean, listen, I believe I probably started training Devon in 2002 is when, and you know what? He's one of those tricky guys that you don't realize that he's watching every single thing. And I used to just kind of make fun of him and tease him, and it became a situation where now I can see it. He's using every one of my tactics whenever he's involved in all this social media and he gets all that stuff. So listen, he's done a great job. There's nothing I can say. He stole my whole skit, and now he's profiting over it. And my lawyers are currently looking into the matter.
Two different character, two different how to say styles. It has nothing to do with each other. But when Travis was in his prime, Devon was not like this. Devon was just like more like respectful and like, I don't know, he was different, And now, but at that time, Travis was just like totally like number one, like Muhammad Ali or arm wrestling. This is how we were seeing him, And then Devon later on came. It was just a different style, He's just like totally different. It has nothing to do with each other. I am just curious if at that time there wasn't so much of social media, like trash talk, or it's just a new thing, in the community. So I'm just thinking, if Travis gets back in very good shape and he has a match with Devon, how would they go on social media? Who would be intimidated? I'm not that sure.
Right.
It's a good question.
All the guys back in the day that I would talk trash to, no one was really intimidated, I didn't think. It's just the fact is they realize that if we keep talking, that I'm not going to stop talking, and I'm going to be witty, and I'm going to be funny, and my timing is going to be impeccable throughout the whole verbal communication. But I felt like Devon always handled it the best. Like, he never, like Ron Bath, John Berzink, Christian Benny, Eric Rafael, Andre, Alexi, they all at times got mad. Not super mad, but just like bothered and triggered. But I feel like it was always with Devon, he was always took it, let it just roll off his shoulder.
You can go further. You can go further with him.
People who love Devon would get upset, but not him personally. So I think that's probably why he's so good at either being the villain or the hero. He can play either role.
But the things are different. At that time, you were just talking like that, during the match. Now the things start from like 3-4 months before, you know, back and forth, people go. And so I'm just thinking how it would be. I don't know how it would be. I kind of feel like Devon would be the one who would have more control on nerves than you are.
Yeah, well, that's because you always think that Devin or somebody, you always think I'm a lose.
No,
You ain't never,
it is
you
not.
never
I
give
have
me a,
seen
you
you.
never
I
give
have
me a
seen
fair
you
shake.
losing control
You'll
when
never
I
give
saw
me a
you.
fair shake in the
I
arm
saw
wrestling
you with
community.
Semerenko. I saw you right live, you know, 3 meters away, you know. I saw you. Like you were talking, but you were aggressive. While Devon is just more like more control, more plan, more like politician. You know, it's just like he has like you are just like you were just saying whatever comes to your mind, and you were more emotional than him. He's like more strategist. This is how I say it's not bad or good or bad. I am probably like you as well. It doesn't mean that we are bad. We are just different, you know.
Well, you never give me a fair shake for the last 20 years anyway.
Come on, come on.
Oh man.
Whenever Devon was
You
in
gotta
the
admit that, Artem. You gotta admit that.
No. Listen.
When I was talking to you privately, that Ingen never give me a fair shake. Can you tell Ingen everything you meant by that, Artem?
Right. So as I was saying earlier when we were talking about the privately, is that I mentioned that I believe that Engen treats you more than fair, and the fact that he paid you $8,500 to come out and commentate for those 6 hours, it's more than fair. So I don't
And
even
that's
know.
why, and because he paid me that much, that's why I'm willing to go back for the same amount for the rest of my life. So more I think about it, you are right. Ingen has always been fair.
No. If I pay you, if what I pay you was $8,500, I promise you I will pay you the same exact that what I paid last time. If that is how you count, then it's okay. I promise you. I will continue that way.
I tell you, boy, that's you can leave it to Artem, man. He's always got my back when it comes to this show. Thanks a lot, Artem. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome. We have $699 super chat. Whatever happened to Petro Margarin? And I guess Engen can answer it better. He was a phenomenal art puller. Will he ever be at East versus West?
I mean, I was planning to set him with Tatachings in January, and then Tataching said he's not gonna come, and then he will come later.
In May.
And but Petro is the one that who sent Krasimir to B-side at the WAF Wars, and Krasimir came from there and then won the gold, while Petro Margarit lost matches. I don't know what Petro took, like 5th or 6th, but he was the one actually beat Krasimir and send him to B-side. He's strong, yeah, he's very strong. Especially it's hard to like topple him, you know, because his wrist is very strong. You remember, you know, he beat those guys, you know, like when Revaz was there, John was there, he won the Moldova event. The guy is very strong, yeah. His wrist is very, very strong. He won the Worlds in 2021 in Romania. But in Antalya, I think it was just 5th or 6th, something like that. A very strong guy, yeah.
So, Ingen, are the matches set for East versus West May 6th yet?
Mostly. There is one place I'm just keeping, you know, so that maybe you would be interested. So I'm just still keeping.
Well, we all know that I could be put in the card at any time. That I am special VIP. So can we go over the matches, because I have been all football. So have you announced these matches yet? Does everyone know?
Hey, Travis, before we do that, we have a $20 super chat, and it's
Man, you all you worried about is money, Artem. Me and Ingen did not get into arm wrestling for the money.
Artem, can you not be like Travis and not care about the money, please?
Jeez, I mean,
yeah,
only one of us should worry about the money. I'll take care of the money, Artem.
I got you. You guys $20, and then people complaining Artem is not professional, not reading super chat. So I don't know. So
all right, what's the $20 question?
Our wrestling production and match build-up were good. Talking about Neil pickup stuff. Live versus pre-recorded was miscommunication. Issue is Neil and athletes were pretending to get a match on live podcast when it already happened. Better transparency and communication next time. That was $20.
I mean, I understand both sides. I understand both sides. I don't think I really. I mean, whenever something like this happen, I see that one side is just going like totally like it was right thing to do, and then totally it goes totally wrong thing to do. But just I don't see it that way. I see, I mean, different. Like I watch, I enjoy. I mean, like to watch Devon. I mean, Devon can make even a mismatch. I'm not saying it was a mismatch, but Devon was just seriously, it was dominant. But still, you would just watch. And whenever I watch Devon, when Devon beat Prudnik, Prudnik is very high level puller, very high level puller. Whenever I watch, and then someone making Prudnik looking like that, and I was like, and then at that stage, I said, if you guys remember, I said, if John didn't exist, Devon would be the god. You guys remember that or not, Artem?
Yeah.
And whenever I watch, and then later I kind of regret it. Maybe it was just like because emotional, statement, too early just by one match. Of course, he has an incredible past. But whenever I watched also the Sandris match, and I said, yeah, this guy is, you understand, especially like pound for pound. I mean, Devon is seriously very, very good. I mean, Devon is looking as healthy as 2007, 2018 with much better outside skill right now and much more knowledge, much more experience. The guy is good. And he is a gem for arm wrestling because at the table, the things that he can do, I mean, just like, but whenever I saw his opponents, what kind of positions he puts them, you understand, and talk with them and kind of a little bit, humiliating way, you understand. Of course, after the match, he shakes and everything, but during the match, he crushes their confidence like lifetime, you understand? Lifetime. I feel like they will never recover again, like mentally, what happens there. Seriously, he just destroys them outside, inside. He talks shoulder
So
pressure.
when we were in Turkey, that match had already happened.
I'm not gonna comment about it.
Oh, okay.
It is not something that I can answer.
I got you. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
you didn't get anything. You didn't
how
get
anybody
anything.
put that stuff together. I don't have any. I have no. So let's go to the East versus West, Artem. Name the match.
I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed the event. I watched it. Every single coin that I paid. In fact, I shouldn't say that, but like I should. I think I paid it down. Membership. I paid the too higher one. I should even pay like maybe more because the event was great. Yeah, and then, I mean, Devon yesterday he made a video, and he apologized, and I mean everyone understands everything, but I mean let's continue. Whenever you talk about someone, you need to, for me at least, I have those, how do you call Libra? I don't know how to say that thing, like a scale, like I'm about, well, I said it has the two sides. I don't know my English. You put one weight here and one weight here, and then you check their weight.
It's from the scale.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you put, the positive sides here, and then you put something negative here, and you talk about last 30 years, 35 years. And then, at least for me, I judge people in that way. You understand? I don't judge with one incident. Even that incident has many positive sides. But if you ask me, there may be some negative sides as well. And Devon yesterday apologized, and I just say that let's continue. And I could say some more things when that evening, when Neil, before he went to live, he came and he said very positive things about East versus West. He called me on the video. But then later I see that, like the feedbacks for Armors is much better than King of the Table, East versus. I find those things unnecessary. I'm not gonna say my opinion about it, but I don't think it was necessary. I wouldn't just go live and say that, my event is just much, more positive feedback than Armors. I wouldn't say those things because I respect what Neil is doing. I respect everything Neil has been doing for arm wrestling, to me, maybe the most important character in the sport. He's a world champion arm wrestler. He can be a very good trainer. He can be a ref. He can be organizer. He did events, arm wars, even with Eurosport, which was very important. He worked with every major organization, and I mean, probably the best announcer. And
I agree. I put him right behind me with all that. But yeah, I do agree.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I find him with more discipline than you have. So that is the thing. You know, you exist and you disappear. You exist, you disappear. While this guy
I keep them guessing, baby. Keep them guessing. You don't know where I'm at. You don't know where I'm at, and I could be
but Neil is like nonstop, and it is not. Some people tells me that it's all about the money. I don't agree with that, because I know Neil from the early 90s, and Neil has competed every event all over the world, and there was not really money or something, you know. He competed every WAF. British government didn't pay any money. And WAF doesn't pay any money. It's amateur world championship, but you just go. There is main event, Neil is there. There is world championships, Neil is there. There is Yukon Jack, Neil is there, you know. And this guy at that time wasn't organized or anything. The guy just loved and was part of it. So he is still part of it because he loves it. You know, he loves it as I love, you know, and I feel that I and Neil love arm wrestling more than you do, Travis.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just because you own the East versus West,
it's not about that. Your brain is working more cash.
My problem is I have such an abnormal, ridiculous amount of skill when it comes to every facet of the arm wrestling game. And because of that, I can't help but get this diva-ish attitude. But the good thing is once I get up there, you just get, you know, time passes, you get knocked down, and then there's this fun climb. So like when I showed up to the East vs. West event, I was just a regular ex-star. But when I left, I was back, baby. I was back.
I'm happy, Travis. This is one of my intentions, you know, because like I will tell you honestly, there are a lot of superstars that existed at a point that arm wrestling didn't have this kind of global recognition, especially when now the social media is like, you understand? And I'm like thinking like, okay, these guys were superstars when arm wrestling was only within its own seed, you understand, like the small community. Remember the Northeast Message Board? Only the really arm wrestlers, you know, but all over the world. Northeast Message Board probably was the still best ever place that all the arm wrestlers were together, you know, like in one point. Now, with the social media, we all become like independent republics, you know, Republic of Travis, Republic of, but at there, we were like a family all together. You understand? So what I'm just saying that, and I'm like, now arm wrestling is popular, so it is time for these people to get what they deserve, and they are not here. So that is why I try to involve some other people that, you know, like is not part of it now. So I kind of think that it's not fair, and I say, come back, you know, because anything you can do, like Travis Bagent, if Travis wants to be organizer, he can do the best job. If Travis wants to be like top puller, he can reach the top, you know. If he wants to be a commentator, he can still do the best job. So there is always a place. It totally depends on what you choose, Travis. So yeah, you deserve it.
You heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it there. Don't ever think that I ain't the man. It's just me choosing which route I feel like slithering in there. Okay. Can we get to the matches, Artem? Can you tell me some of these matches that are happening May 6th?
Engin keeps all the secrets.
I'm not gonna announce it until
have you announced any of them?
I listen, there is only one because Devon announced it, because I'm not going to announce the matches because I want everyone to focus to King of the Table.
So which one did Devon announce?
Yeah, let me finish. King of the table, they want focus. And I talked with Danidis because we both broadcast these events through Core Sports. So I said, when do you want me to do? I can do even after the event. He said, and no, 1 week before the event, you can announce it. This is issues. I said, I can do even later. And he said, no, 1 week is okay. So that's how I will do. And one more thing I will say, it was mentioned that, live events is lagging. After the May event, it was the last one. August, November, January, we did not have the problems since I brought the satellite truck. Every event is perfect smooth. So I'm not gonna talk further, but we don't have that kind of problems,
So
yeah, the matches. Yeah. Devon announced it. Devon said that, Engin, I'm gonna talk about Gennady. I thought that he was talking about he's gonna just, like provocate him. You understand?
So
While
Devon Gennady is at your event May 6th.
Because
woo wee! That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. People think it's gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be a
That's
long night.
awesome.
Yeah. But you know what's interesting?
That's the main event.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But there is one more. There is one more, and that also other guy announced. I don't know why people announce the matches. They should wait for the organizer to announce. But you know that probably Artem, but there is one more very big match is announced set, but I didn't announce it either, But let's talk about, if you want to talk about Devon versus Gennady. This guy Gennady is hungry. He said he is eating the same weight of meat of Devon, like every month or something. He said, yeah. And he said he's gonna eat him live.
Because he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight at the. He's gonna fight at as soon as they see each other. It's on. Like, I like Gennady's. I like the way he handles himself anyway. And I still think Devon's the favorite, but just a little. 51-49.
It is because of his endurance, right?
Of course, that's it. Yeah, that's the only.
Do you realize that the other guy also is known with his?
I know. Yeah. That's what's going to be awesome. That's why Devon has to be careful that he does not overwhelm early, because Gennady will win one of those grinders. I'm hoping. And you know what? The refereeing needs to be considerably in Gennady's favor. And what I mean by that is he needs to have, when they say go, the match needs to end rather than the match going on through fouls and restarts.
But why referee needs to be in Gennady's favor to do that? If Gennady is good enough, he's gonna do it. If he's not
no
good
doubt.
enough,
I'm just saying, any problems that create
you're talking
more goes.
Listen, I have a question for you. When Prudnik round one without strap, when he attacked, you said that you would call that pin, right?
Winner.
Yeah, you would call it. Yeah, see, but listen, but before the match, we said any slip, even about 1 centimeter above the pad, any kind of, as long as the elbow is on the pad, we said it is gonna be strap. So if you realize that on camera, you cannot really see exactly.
Right, but here's the deal though. If you're the referee and you say win, and then you go back to the camera and you can't prove it wasn't a win either, then he gets the win.
Yeah, I understand, but if referee didn't give the win, it means that he probably saw that it wasn't the pin level. So why do you think that he should give?
I think that listen, without getting into this and you getting too emotional, I want you to know that I feel that you should not be afraid to alter the rules and format to your organization, and you should take from every single place that makes common sense, and you should try your best to come up with the best situation. If you think the WAF is the best situation, then fine. But you have to know that because there are other stuff, people have different opinions. So for me personally, I think that should be a win, and you should find out if it was a slip in the losing position. You should have them come to the table with the WAL set
Yeah,
grip.
but how?
You should
Referee
have
call
the
it-
running foul system employed. You
Yeah,
should
but-
also have 2 down refs, 1 head ref behind the starting ref, because you're not running multiple tables. Now, listen, it doesn't matter if you do it. I just want you to know that that's how I think you should do it. And
I know you told me this privately. You told me this like 5 times privately, my friend. I know all this. Yeah, I mean, I know. But what I'm just trying to say that if referee gave this not a pin, why he needs to give a pin and then check on the camera or something? You know, the guy.
No, I'm
saw
just saying
that
you
it was not
realize
pin,
that
you know?
it was close. It was close.
I mean, it was close, but instead
so-
of pin, he said not pin. Then maybe Prudnik could go to the camera and then say that, okay, I protest. I think it was a pin. But why referee, just because it's close, it needs to be pin? If he saw it was a pin, he would give pin. So
In the United States of America, our major sporting events have the referee making a call. Then they go to the video. If they can't find anything to change the call, then the call stands. That means the call would have stood if he called pin or no pin, because there was no footage to prove otherwise.
I
I'm
understand,
just letting
but
you know
just
that
because,
was close. It was close.
Yeah, but you don't give a pin just because it is close, but it's not. So I don't understand your point. If the guy.
So are you saying that when you look at the camera, right? You're saying, but I also feel like if you told them that every slip goes to the straps, then it's okay for that to go to the straps. But you also should know that if you are having over 5 rounds with 2 guys, then that match, it's good for the whole arm wrestling community that a guy who has less endurance than this guy that is going to continue.
No. I don't make those kind of political decisions. I just say it's a pin, it's a pin. It's
but
not a pin,
you know
it's not a
that
pin.
these things exist. So because of that, the better format could be changed, and you could institute a slip in the losing position and have it looked at for the camera to see if it actually was. And it's okay that it's not. I'm just letting you know, Prudnik needed that win. Arm wrestlers that arm wrestled Devon Larratt and guys like Crazy George and Michael Todd, they need to get the wins that are hard to come by early in the rounds. That's all that I'm stating. Now, I'm a little biased because that's the way I arm wrestle, and I would have liked to have those wins. Nothing's worse than having 4 starts and still 0-0. It's just, it's not good.
You are confusing, Travis.
Once again, Ingen, we have super chats that say that I am the man. Can you go to the super chat, Artem?
There's $199 recent super chat. That's what Ingen is saying. No pin was cold.
Are you saying that guy took Ingen's side?
I don't know if it's the same guy. Hold on.
Unsubscribe that guy from our channel. We no longer will accept super chat money from him.
Dude, I'm actually sorry. There was so much chat. I can't even go back so far.
Yeah, I think we're closing in on 2 hours. We got to get off of this phone.
With 1 hour, 40 minutes. And
oh my goodness. You are killing me. John or Gennady and Devon Larratt. Man, this is going to be huge. Huge. Man, Gennady's going to be so aggressive. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, now we're actually going to see a lot of like upper table arm wrestling, which is going to be fun.
People are thinking that, okay, Jerry beat Gennady, but the way that Jerry applied the pressure is something that Gennady is not used to, because there are not so many people in the world is applying pressure to that direction. But I don't think that Devon will be applying that kind of deadlift shoulder pressure. So I'm just saying the way that Devon is arm wrestling is still dangerous, the open arm top row, but I think that it will allow Gennady to have more access instead of staying on his brachyradialis, in a losing position, So he will have access to put his shoulder in when he's pulling against Devon, like the second round or what? When was it? When Devon went inside with Sandris. So that kind of inside move wouldn't end that easy. That it ended with Sandris, you know. So, and I think that Gennady is going to come here with his best ever shape, because, you know, imagine the beating Devon Larratt is a big thing, you know.
It's big, man.
Yeah,
That's gonna be awesome, dude. I might come to this thing. When is it? What's the date?
You want me to kick your ass? We talk on the
May
phone.
6th is the date. I know that date.
Yeah, but you remember, right? You said you just want to be part of the event. You would even pay from your own pocket.
I'll pay you. I'm going to pay you for this one. If you'll let me set up there in that room for 8 hours and commentate, I will give you $10,000 for that experience again.
No, this time, 10 matches, 10. Okay, I say 10, you understand 12, but not more than that. Come on. What can I do?
He can't help himself. Everybody gets a match.
Another thing that I disagree with some people, it says it's too long. I understand if referee says too long. I understand if athlete says it's too long. I understand if commentator says too long, but I don't understand anyone who is buying pay-per-view to say it's too long, because if it is too long, you know that like most of the highlight matches at the end, just ignore the beginning. How much time you have? 1 hour? Just watch the last 4 matches. How much do you have? 2 hours. Just watch the 2 hours. If it is too long, ignore the first hours. You know, you are not losing anything, and you just watch the last 2 hours live, and then later on it is still uploaded. You can watch.
Yeah, I agree with you. The only people that would complain are the guys that are there, and the truth is you're paying the guys that are there. So hey, get up. It's a job. So I'm with you. I think that the arm wrestling community loves the length. They love it. I'm just telling you, if you think I'm setting up there for 8 hours again and not being rich, when 8 hours, you are crazy.
Do not extreme. You know, one time in your life, just say how it is. It is already long, 6 hours. Don't say 8 hours. You know.
I am buying a new Volkswagen the next time I leave there. That's how much money I'm going to make.
Yes. And then we talk some other things as well. Yeah, don't worry about it. But the only thing is that people need to understand, like, seriously, more I organize, more I lose money. They need to understand that.
Whoa, you're not losing any money. Look at that big gym you done bought.
You don't understand.
Gym you bought behind you with the money.
You don't understand. This gym is here since 2014. Just shut up. Just listen, my friend. Listen. Like, when I say that if I would do only 5 matches, I would still have 98% same pay-per-view. You understand? So just say I do 7 matches, the other 9 matches costing like minimum, like more than $50,000 with this and this. So what I'm just saying, when I say I'm losing money, I do this because I want to build a league, like serious, like something like UFC or something, you understand? So that like I can have rankings, and then whenever people are sitting down, you understand, at home in the gym. So I kind of feel like, you know, I need to invite, they are waiting, you know, and you can invite me. Even I do 16 matches, I still disappoint 20 guys, you understand? So they need to understand that my heart beats. What?
Speaking of disappointing guys, Artem needs a match.
Yeah, he's gonna win the qualification. He's coming. I know.
He couldn't even win the Florida. He couldn't even win the area event.
Yeah, but it is because week before he pulled Kentucky event and he got tired.
Saying.
Thank you, Egan. Thank you.
He can't even drive around Jacksonville.
No. Okay. I take that my word. Right now. I take my words back. If I say he lost because of the Kentucky event, and the guys who won his class now will be disrespected, I'm taking that. I apologize. Those guys won deservingly, but I would suggest Artem to travel to some other qualification and try to be qualified, you know, with other hand as well.
I think made it, right? Didn't you make it?
I made it both. Yeah.
First and second are good, right?
Yeah.
Oh, with left arm, you took second or third?
Yeah, I took second.
Oh, you are already qualified. Then
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
there is
good.
nothing. Yeah.
He would like to skip the qualification round and have a match on May 6th.
I understand.
And everybody else. Engin just not Engin. Neil Pickup just called me. Like Neil, Travis and Engin are talking. Like, hey, say East versus West was amazing. Second the best show next to Live Arm Wars.
Ah!
And then he hung up on me again.
I am willing. Hey, Engin, I'm willing for Neil's money to do his job and my job, and I will climb those stairs for you if you triple the pay.
Okay, not triple, but just double.
Those stairs. The stairs are real, man. Them are real stairs.
It's eight stairs. How about you?
What?
It's an elevator and then it's like a flight of stairs. How hard is that?
I never took the elevator. I was up and down.
Elevator is
up and down. You were in the room.
Elevator. I swear to you, I never got in that elevator.
You were in the room the whole time.
Well, I took 2 breaks and I went down the stairs.
But there is an elevator as well.
Can you imagine, Engin, have you had a better employee than me when I came there?
Oh, I mean, Artem Taranenko.
Come on now.
Nah.
I'm representing.
Artem's got spotty English. And listen, Artem already told me he does not even know Russian anymore. He's just talking shit. Because you told him he had to be a translator.
Actually, a good story. When Oleg wants to make sure that he's speaking Ukrainian, so he came up to me asking, how are we going to translate this? I'm like, I think I got it. I think I can pick it up. Not a problem. So he goes and starts talking. He speaks Ukrainian, and I understand the first part of it. And it like last 20%, I'm like, it's arm wrestling. I got this. So I translate the whole thing. And the next day, I get a message from a Ukrainian guy. Hey, man, I don't know if you and Oleg practiced this, but you did a phenomenal job translating him. I'm like, yeah, I got this. So, and Oleg was happy too. So whenever they're happy about me doing this, so I'm happy. So,
yeah. Hey, Travis, did you know that possibly Dave Patton will come here? I told you, right?
Yeah, you did. That'll be awesome because that means we could be on the same flight.
Yeah, like a legend guest, like Hall of Fame. I mean, Artem, do you think Travis also deserves that?
I was about to say, yeah, I don't know if Travis is about to be there.
I'm waiting for
Dave is awesome. Dave is awesome.
I'm waiting for some higher award.
Just this guy has only like what 12 years old, like active international arm wrestling. How can they be there?
Right, and it's left-handed.
No, right and left. What's yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't do that to me because I'll cry. I'll cry if you put me in the hole.
We're gonna put you out there.
You are not gonna cry. You would cry if I give you $1 million.
I like being the enemy. I don't like being loved on.
No, Engin. If you take Millia from Travis, then he will cry.
Oh no, he's gonna kill.
Hey, before we get off here, can we take a look at Artem's fingernails on his left hand, Engin?
The camera is mirrored, so all of a sudden this is my right hand.
Show us the right hand.
And this is the left hand. Oh my
God. What happened?
He got married.
Oh.
No, stop.
I thought he was already married.
No.
Congratulations on the marriage.
He just wants me to get in trouble for my for my fingernails not even painted. Can you believe that? Oh my God. It's awesome. It's a good job.
The man got married. All right, guys. Well, listen, man, it's been 2 hours. I love you. I'm done.
All right, sir. Well, thank you, Travis. Thank you, Engin. We hope you're being safe and you get to be motivated and get to the gym. And Travis can help
So,
himself.
so Ingen, you'll announce the other matches on February 21st.
19?
18.
18, 19.
Yeah, and while I'm here, I also once again say that like I wish, I mean, it's not the right place to say, but like speedy recovery, you know, thousands of people died on Southeast, and we are here nonstop, sending all kind of stuff there because it's cold there. Outside, they need to, like almost 10 million people right now on the streets right now because they cannot get in the buildings. Yeah. And 10 cities affected. As I said, you know, that kind of damage is like they say underground, of course, like 550 like nuclear bomb effect, you know, it is just really strong, you know. And so I want everyone to, you know, if possible, send the prayers and best wishes up to their belief, you understand? And so thank you guys. Thank you guys. Like it's very, in fact, you know, it's a very depressive moment here. So see you guys next time.
Yes,
We
sir.
got you. Wish you luck.
Yes,
Thank
thank you. Everybody in the chat saying prayers. So yes, Neil Pickup is in here too. East versus 7. Let's fucking go. So
Yeah.
Neil is doing this. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Enge, for being with us.
Take care,
Stay
guys.
safe.
Take care. Thank you.
Travis, we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks, everybody. All righty, guys. We are wrapping it up. Please, everybody, send prayers to Engen. Neil is in here sending prayers as well. Thanks everybody who joined in. It was good to have Engen here and, you know, support him. It was great for Neil Pickup to call a couple times. Called Chance earlier, so it was a good live 2 hours. Announced a lot of stuff. Announced my super match with Pablo. So Engen seems to be in a good mood too. So it's good that, you know, he's staying positive. So I guess it's once again great to have everybody here. As you guys know, me and Travis' procedure is very much similar. I call Travis, or he calls me. Hey man, you want to go live? Let's go live, and we are live. And sometimes happens it's 300 of you, and you have guests, and it's awesome. So once again, we can do and start a podcast in a funny way, but anyway, it's our 20th episode, so I'm glad we got so many guests and we got 300 people in the house and over $128 super chat. Maybe finally we can get the merch out and I'll send a couple of t-shirts. Congratulations, Artem. I was destroyed by my ex-wife, but you never know. Good luck. I'm sorry to hear that, Megatron. That's what happens in a relationship. And if you want to talk to somebody about it once in a while, or just anybody to talk to, you can message me, and we can talk about your previous relationship and maybe some suggestions and adjustments for your future relationship. So we can help it out. Arm wrestling is a beautiful community. Please, everybody, hit the like button before you go, and I'll see you guys to the next one. Yes, please subscribe to Engen's channel, East versus West. It's active. Travis' stuff is here, and my channel is linked under the description. I need to go train for Pablo.